Leo gets his act together. Leo was a brilliant thinker. His brain was full of rockets, robots, and epic poems. Unfortunately, his backpack looked exactly like his brain, messy, explosive, and impossible to navigate. In Miss Plika's 5th grade classroom, chaos always struck around 9 a.m. "Time to turn in the history reports," she'd announce. That's when Leo would dig. He dug for paper. He dug for pens. He dug for the report itself, which was currently buried under 3 comic books and a half-eaten sandwich. This happened every day. Leo felt discouraged, and Miss Plika felt concerned. "Leo," she said gently after class, "how can we make sure you have everything you need to shine?" Leo slumped. "I just lose stuff, Miss Plika. I try to keep it neat, but it never lasts." Miss Plika smiled. "I know it's tough, but sometimes you just need a dramatic reset. Leo, you really need to get your act together." Leo blinked. Get my act together? Was Miss Plika suggesting he needed to put on a show? Maybe a juggling routine? He imagined himself wearing a tiny top hat, dropping rubber chickens everywhere. That felt even more disorganized. Miss Plika saw his puzzled expression. "The idiom, Leo. It comes from the theater. If the actors, the props, the costumes, and the lights aren't organized, if the act isn't practiced and ready, the whole performance fails. Getting your act together means organizing all your parts so you can perform successfully." Leo finally understood. School was his performance, and his supplies were his props. That afternoon, he started small. He pulled everything off his desk, the old pencils, the dried-out markers, the rocks he collected, and gave them a purpose. Then came the big challenge, the backpack dungeon. It took him 2 hours, 3 trash bags, and a pair of gloves, but he sorted his notebooks by subject and his pencils by color. He even found his missing history report, only slightly crinkled. The next morning, 9 a.m. arrived. "Time for math practice," Miss Plika called out. Leo reached into his backpack. His fingers found his math book immediately. Then his sharp pencil. Then his fresh graph paper. Everything was exactly where it belonged. Leo didn't just feel ready. He felt powerful. When his brain was full of rockets and robots, his backpack was ready to launch them. He had successfully performed the greatest show of all, getting his act together.